On this video, we're going to hike Buffalo Lake and the trail system that goes around Buffalo Lake. And we're going to check out the renovation they've been doing on this lake. They've been working on this lake probably about 3 years. They drained it about 3 years ago, and they took most of the dirt out last year, and then they spent this year getting a few more things out, and we're going to take a look at what they're doing, and hopefully they'll get some water back in there by spring. But we're going to also look at a video I did a year ago in the same area and see how things have changed in 1 year. So we're going to get onto the trail. Basically going to take the classic trail. There's a bunch of bike trails in here, but we're going to take the classic. We're starting here in this parking lot, take a little shortcut and do the classic loop, come back down and follow the trail down back to the car here, and we'll get on the trail. This lake was built in the early 70s, and over the 40-something years it's gathered a lot of sediment, so they dug it out, and we'd hoped it would be reflooded at this point. It looks like they're actually done with the dredging process, but I'm kind of wondering if they're going to turn it into a retention pond instead of an actual full-fledged lake. So we'll just have to see. If you see all the dusty sand color out there, that's where the actual lake used to set. They've actually seeded it out there, which kind of makes me wonder if they're going to leave it alone. So we're just about in the same spot I was at last year. I believe I might have been right over in this general area right here. The drop off is, and I explained to you a little bit about the water's level. We'll go to that video right now, and we're down here where the water would be water's edge. Usually the water's like right up in here, and it's probably, you can kind of see the spillway way over there. It usually comes up even with that spillway. Just about where, and all this grass is growing back up through here, so I don't know what the plan is, but right now we just got a creek through a swampy area. I'm seeing some encouraging signs for a future lake. Looks like they've got a structure in the middle out there that's got like trees attached to it. That would be a fishing structure where the fish would gather. So maybe that's what they're trying to do, just haven't allowed it to fill up yet. And they did take this creek all the way down to bedrock. I see bedrock all on this edge here. You see some over this way here. Well, I now see a pretty encouraging sight. I thought those culverts I saw were kind of set up for the dam, but they're actually, looks like they're going to be fish sanctuaries. They've actually put them in, and they've plugged up one end, give fish a place to go in and lay their eggs, I'm assuming, because they're all down below the water's edge. The water edge is, you can see the top of that overflow structure. And it's probably, these structures are probably a good 5 to 6 feet below water level, and this area here can be up to 30 feet deep right here at the edge of the dam. So this is the spillway here. If it ever gets high enough, it'll go over the spillway before it ruptures the dam. And you can see this little bit of a level area. They've got that leveled off just above the water edge. And I think they're making it set up where people can come out here and fish off that water ledge there. It's going to be set up pretty nice for people that want to come down here and fish. Okay, we're up here on the dam now, and if you look at my video from a year ago, you'll see that this has changed somewhat. The water was a little higher back then. They've actually done some work on that spillway, and then there was a lot of dirt piled up over here on this far side, and now they've spread that dirt off and made it a lot higher over on this far ground. I believe this is owned by the city, so I'm not sure if they have any plans for the future, but they definitely have cleaned that all up there. Got a nice little spillway coming out here. We don't have to worry about that eroding out. last year when I did this, you could actually see my shadow casted down into the edge of the lake right over here. And today it's a little overcast, so we won't see that today. But it looks like we're going to have a train come by, which is going to be pretty interesting. So it's coming through town right now, and it goes right beside this part of the dam. Looks like part of the project was to make this nice little flat area that's going to be right at the water's edge. So it'll flood over whenever there's a flash flood, but it'll be nice to do some fishing right off there. Nice and flat and level. Well, just like we did a year ago, we're going to come back off the dike here at the dam, and we're going to go into the woods. And they did build a big road back here to move dirt, and they haven't tore the road out. We'll probably catch it up here in a minute. But in the video last year, I explained to you a little bit about these woods. Now this area was all fields and scrub land, so most of these trees, they date the lake pretty much. They're all about anywhere from 30 to 40 years old, and that's about it. It was all clear cut at one time, just an old field, and a lot of this is pretty scrubby in here, but it's coming back gradually. There's occasionally you'll see a big older tree like that one right over there, and right here is the T in the trails. For my geocaching friends out there, this woods is loaded with geocaches. Got quite a few, a lot of newer ones on the more bike trails. This is the original section over here. There's a little less of them over here, but there's always a few of them out, and I'll probably replace a few as we go along because some are a little old. But it's a great place to come out here summer and also the winter time. Just like I did a year ago, I came out on this road they used to take out the dirt, get the equipment in here to dredge this. I don't know what the city has plans for this in the future. I think there's plans to make a big trail down to the downtown area from where the hotels are up here at the main exit, but I'm not sure if that's just going to be part of those plans. They've kind of left it here for now. Don't look like they have any intentions of redoing it, but it does cut across Buffalo Creek down here, and there's a lot of trails that go up and down Buffalo Creek, really pretty trails. The last time I did this, I followed the road back. I was in a hurry. Today I'm not in such a hurry, so I'm going to follow one of the nice little trails down through here. As you can see, here's Buffalo Creek. Really scenic little trail to hike along. And we pretty much made the full loop. There's where the water backs in from where the lake normally backs in. But we're going to head back, and we can see the truck over here on the horizon. So we just about made it, and I hope you enjoyed this little tour of the restoration on the lake. And it's a beautiful area down here, and even when they get the lake back impounded, it's going to be even more beautiful. So hope you enjoyed it, and hope you can come down here sometime. And that's about all I have for this video, and we'll catch you on another one.